At Texas A&M versus Alabama, the late game is part of our SEC doubleheader as we talk about some winning ingredients brought to you by Papa John's. Let's get some picks for some of these games from our wagering gurus, the Wizard of Odds, Kenny White and John Berger. Gentlemen, we're going to start with the Volunteers heading to Death Valley to take on the Tigers. 8 versus 25 in terms of the rankings. Kenny, that line opened at 2.5 to the Vols. That's now 3 points with the total just shy of 65. I know you've done the deep dive here on these numbers, so what are they telling you?
Yeah, this is going to be a great game today, and I think that the numbers are just right on the side, I believe. I think Tennessee should be the favorite in this game. They've passed the eye test. They look like the better football team. But Brian Kelly can surprise you. Obviously, he's a great coach, what he did at Notre Dame, but now in a different atmosphere down in Louisiana. Little different situation. You know, he's trying to really earn the respect of the players as well, even though they may have it because of a big name. But still, you got to prove it on the field. But I think the number's right because Tennessee is the better team. I'm going to go over the total. And it's all about tempo, and it's Tennessee and Josh Heupel that are going to push this tempo into a NASCAR race between these two teams. LSU doesn't mind going fast. They can play fast. They got a great quarterback in Jalen Daniels that can keep up with Hendon Hooker, and I think that's what this way this game goes. They match score for score, so LSU has to be ready for this one because it's going to be fast and furious.
I agree with Kenny. I think they pegged it right. I'm going to go ahead and take Tennessee to cover this number, really for a couple different reasons. First of all, Hendon Hooker at the quarterback position, he's going to start getting a lot more publicity and a lot more visible on a national scale, I think, especially after this game. The guy's had an amazing season, but nobody's really talking about it. He hasn't thrown a pick yet. I think they're going to come out with pace, with rhythm. I like Tennessee because in the first quarter they start fast. They're going to need that. You can't go into LSU or Death Valley and get behind in the game after the fans have been drinking for 12 or 14 hours. That's something you just don't do. But I believe in the consistency of the offense. The other thing that I looked at is when you've got two SEC teams up front at the point of attack and it kind of turns into a war on the offensive and defensive line, you kind of got to pivot over to who can throw the ball better, and this isn't even close. Tennessee's number 2 in the country getting the ball downfield, throwing the ball. LSU's pass game is virtually non-existent. When you widen all that up, I understand Kenny's bet, probably a smart thing to do. I just think that Tennessee's got to have enough horsepower and firepower to cover this number, so that's where we're headed.
Yeah, expect them to start fast in that game. LSU has won 5 straight games against Tennessee. Another motivation for the Vols, that last win 30-10 at Tennessee back in 2017.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.